Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. And so today's message is, well, I've got some songs which are just perfect because a message from the Divine Masculine, if any of your partners or divine counterparts are in karmic partnerships, because there is quite specific songs that have come through. And I'll go into why it's quite amazing. This one is about the sparrow though, because yesterday a sparrow came and sat next to me. So close, like literally this close. And so I thought, I know there's going to be a message about the sparrow. Anyway, sure enough, last night my flatmate started watching Game of Thrones. And in the Game of Thrones there's a character called Sparrow. So I was like, okay, I need to look it up. So I'm just going to read to you what the sparrow is. The reasons birds can fly and we can't is simply because they have perfect faith. For to have faith is to have wings. So that is all about, really having faith in your journey, really having faith to create the life of your dreams, using the moon and the cycles of the moon to really work with it and your twin spirit to bring in the energy of creation, which is all about living in your heart space. The more that you can go into your heart, the more you can be in the vibration of love, then the more you release fears, anxieties, worries, and the more you move in your love vibration, the more you can create the life of your dreams. Right, so of course all these messages are driven from our higher selves, and of course your divine counterpart has a massive, they are paving the way, leaving bits of bread for us to follow. Like I've said before, if you're new to my messages, then I basically piece together messages from everyone that comes to me for healing or to join the crystal grid that I do. I do a crystal grid which uses pieces of Holy Fire, which uses Holy Fire Reiki, but you receive pieces of rose quartz, and when you meditate with that, it brings unconditional love to you, your twin, but also grounds the energy onto the planet. So it's all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. So it uses the sacred wisdom of the trees to really ground the energies into our universe, right, our planet. Which is, if you are in any doubt at all about your twin flame journey, all you have to do is think of the bigger picture and realize that you are actually part of a contract that you signed up to help raise the planet in love and light. So as soon as you move out of the individual aspects of that and just and just know that you can do it and know that it's part of a bigger thing, then it's fine because you can just ride that out. Okay, so I am now going to read you what the sparrow says, because the sparrow meaning is devoted, and this lady has written it to her mum actually. All too often we take the little sparrow for granted. Small though she may be, she is certainly powerful. It is her slightness in size that gives her advantages. She reminds us we do not have to have the big stuff to be important, and we do not have to have the loudest voice in order to be heard. The summary of what the symbolic meaning is. She means joy, inclusion, creativity, simplicity, protection, community, productivity, and friendliness. Sparrows derive power and protection from their numbers. Exactly what I'm saying about joining the crystal grid and being part of the crystal grid. Basically, it's all about anchoring this and being part of something bigger that allows you to basically have faith and hope in your journey. Now, as a bird totem, the sparrow speaks of higher thoughts and ideals. She beckons us to keep our burdens as light as we can in order to avoid a heavy heart, which is why I always try to look at the lighter side of this journey as well, because of course there are challenges, but if you focus on the challenges, that puts you in the wrong vibe. You have to focus on the great stuff. Now, if there's ever a message, at the bottom of this she says, "Thanks for reading. Special thanks to my friend Dave Crotty for the use of the photo he took of the sparrow at the top of this page. Thanks, Dave." Now, Dave Quatty, initials DC, divine counterpart. David, star of David, divine union, divine masculine, divine feminine. So I think I don't need to go on. Amazing. Now, the first song that somebody sent me this morning was of all people, Engelbert Humperdinck, Please Release Me. Now, amazingly, I said this week, sorry, if you're new to this channel as well, all the messages go from one to the next, because it's literally all of our higher selves working together to piece this jigsaw together. So I said this week that I went for dinner with a friend because his patient is a twin, and she's an elderly patient, and her twin sister, Betty, has just passed away. And so he said, could I go for dinner with them? And I was like, yeah, sure. Now, these twin sisters used to go to lots of concerts together, and she was telling me that she is about to go to an Engelbert Humperdinck concert. So when this lady sent me, Please Release Me, I knew there was going to be messages in it. Because this is about please release me, because I don't, you know, this is for all the people that have karmic partners. You know, they want to be released from these karmic partnerships because they want to be with you because you're their true love, right? Now, when I go down, the first comment is by the number 2. It has 22 replies on it. Now, 22 is the sign of beloved, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine union. It also is by Dorothy. Dorothy is, of course, the Wizard of Oz. Not only that, she has 37 subscribers, which is 10, which is 1, which is new beginnings. She has 4 grandchildren, grounding into the physical, 2 great-grandchildren, union. So there you go. And guess what? And the fact it's on a green background with the D. This is your divine counterpart saying heart healing. Green chakra, all about the heart healing. So that's the first song, right? It's also loaded in 2011. Okay, so the first song is Please Release Me. Enough said about all the signs on that. The next song that comes up then is, and this is brilliant, I Can't Stop Loving You by Engelbert Humperdinck. And this is all about they can't stop, you know, they want to come back to you because they can't stop loving you. Now on here as well, there is on that first one, it was 22 and 88, right? 88 is also, the double 8 is also abundance, right? Abundance, union, and, you know, the double vibrations. So in this one, we have 868, because between the 8s is the love path, number 6. Right, so this is again brilliant. So this is, now this is to you. So the first one was a divine counterpart to his karmic partner. The next one is to you, this is why it's so brilliant. And again, I'll tell you why this is so excellent. Because I scroll down and there is on here the woods. There is Watson. Now I've said that we are like Sherlock Holmes, right? And we are our twins are Sherlock Holmes and we are Watson, piecing together. We're doing it together. Remember, it's teamwork, making the dream work. So the first thing I see is Watson. I scroll down and I'm like, the second one is woods. And woods, and it also has number 2 on it, so union, right? So the power of the trees, there's always woods in here. There is always something about the woods. And I scroll down again and there is crystal. Now crystal, oh no, here as well, David Potter. Now David, divine union, right? But also the Potter. Now the Potter goes back a long way because Potter is related to 2 different messages. One is about the message that we had about Ghost. And if you think about the film Ghost, Demi Moore with Divine Masculine was the Potter, right? And Patrick Swayze was the ghost, right? And she could see him and feel him and sense him, right? And he was trying to get back to her. So again, when I saw David Potter, Divine Union, and then the Potter, I was like, oh my God, brilliant. And then also there is another one, but that's enough. There's a crystal as well, but I've lost it. Okay, so that's the next one. So I've put all of these songs into the link for you. Now, the next one is, I was then guided to look for Sparrow on YouTube. Now, this is quite amazing because again, the first thing is that she's eating an apple, the apple of Aphrodite, right? You are rising up in your goddess power. She's also on the ocean, and she's on this is a boat, right? So all of the messages around the ships are coming home. Okay, so I scroll down here, and again, you know, it's quite amazing because this is very specific around somebody, you know, this is well, it's for everyone, but it's quite specific in what it says. First of all, there's crystal, right? Crystal is here, and it's number 7, your soul path, right? So there's the Cheshire Cat, and we've had all the messages around the Cheshire Cat. Now, this is, look at this. This is quite amazing. So we have a lost soul here, but underneath it, we have a name called Darcy. And also, would you like to get me the CD? Now, that name is quite specific as well and has meaning for quite, you know, for people. But also, the CD is the divine mirror of DC. Now, lost soul, obviously, a lot of your divine counterparts have been lost souls, right? Because they have not been living the lives they truly want. So the fact that and also this lost soul has 88 replies again, which take us all the way back to the first song, which was Please Release Me, with the 88 on it, right? So that is again saying to me, this is again your divine counterpart saying, I have been a lost soul, I want to come back to you. And if they are in situations, they want to be released from them. Not only that, but look at this. Then there is actually an SAS in DC. Now, SAS is save our, you know, I think of SAS as the SAS go in and save people, don't they? They're like the hardcore people. So again, it's the placing of all these messages, which is so amazing, because they are saying, please release me, right? I've been a lost soul and I want to come back. And so I need your energy to help me do that. So please send out love, because that's their SAS call, basically. Now, right underneath that, there is a golden Africa. We are using the golden energies to bring them home, right? Remember, it's all about the golden energies. Right, so the last thing is going all the way back to to the first message, which had Dorothy on it. Dorothy is, of course, the Dorothy is going home, right? Now listen to this, because this is unbelievable again. I was watching the Glastonbury, which is a big music festival, the footage of it. Now, Haim, which we've had a message before, I think this is an American band. The first song that they did was I Want You Back. This girl was wearing a pair of red boots. Red boots, like in like Dorothy, basically. So again, we go all the way back to the beginning. So amazing messages yet again. So the red boots, Dorothy, I want you back, please release me, and the message of the sparrow. So all of the songs are in the link. I hope that helps. If you want to come to me for healing or to join the Crystal Grid, please do. All right, take care. Bye.